Hi guys, it's Carrie with Rockin' G Farm. Today I'm cleaning out the fodder system as much as I possibly can. As you can see, I've got most of it out here already in the yard while we are cleaning up inside. Now I'm just disassembling the fodder system and trying to get everything cleaned out. Right now I'm trying to undo the tubing from the pump so I can take the reservoir outside and get it cleaned up. Now I'm just making sure that I get the reservoir really clean, wiping it down and getting all the slime and the old water out of there so that when I take it back inside and set it back up with the new water, it will have fresh, clean water and no slimy water residue left. Now I'm just going down to make sure that I've got the pump clean and all of the old slime off of it, giving it a good wipe down and the lid a good wipe down, and I'm going to set everything out on the porch for a while and let it dry while I get everything set back up into the laundry room along with the plastic that we are going to be putting down in case there is any mishaps again. For those of you who have been following me, you know that I have had some issues with this fodder system leaking or something coming apart. So right now this is what we're doing. We're putting up some plastic onto the walls and onto the floor just in case something happens and I'm not home when this fodder system goes off, that we will have some protection from the water. So right now I'm just using some painter's tape and taping the plastic to the wall and to the window and then straighten it out onto the floor so that I can get the fodder system back over there to its original spot. Now I am reassembling the fodder system after I have cleaned the trays, the reservoir, the pump, and the shelving unit. We will get this together and hopefully get it started and get some more fodder growing for our chickens. Now I'm just connecting the water tubing back to the pump that is in the reservoir, and hopefully after that we will have everything ready to add water and turn on the pump and get this fodder system started. Now I'm putting the trays back in. I do have to look at the bottom of the trays because the holes for the drainage have to go a certain way on the system, or else I will have a disaster in the laundry room again. So I'm looking at the holes right now and just making sure that I have them in the correct positioning so they do not leak onto the floor. And we'll just get some of them positioned right, and I'm trying to get the fodder that is a little bit thicker towards the top, and then some of the ones that's less thick, or the ones that are just now beginning to sprout towards the bottom. So that's where we're at now, and we're ready to get started on watering, adding water to the system. We're just adding water to the reservoir now, just to make sure that we have plenty to cover the submersible pump, and then we will start the system back. We add 4 cups of the wheat seed into our 5-gallon buckets. We have 2 5-gallon buckets, one that has holes in the bottom and one that does not. And we will add water just to cover up the seeds so that they can start to get moist and soft. And then we will be adding a little bit of bleach to ensure that we don't have any bacterial growth. So this is what we're doing right now, is just covering up just the wheat seeds just enough to have them wet and under some water. Well, I'm turning on the system, and after I plug it in, I start to hear it sound just a little bit different than what it should. And then I looked inside of the reservoir, and yes, it's starting to spew, and then the connections completely come apart and we get water everywhere. So that is what you are fixing to see right here, is the water is just fixing to come apart. So yeah, we had to stop the system. I heard it.
I have 2.
Thanks for joining us, and make what you have beautiful.